Hey book nerds, it's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very brief July TBR. I'm currently in the middle of getting out of a reading slump, so I don't have many books planned for the month of July. However, there is a readathon going on later this month that I would like to participate in, and the books that I'm going to show you are the books that I plan on reading for that specific readathon, which is Summerween, which is hosted by Gabby Reads and Olivia Reads a Latte. If you're interested in participating in this readathon, I will leave all of the information for it in the description down below, such as the dates, the prompts, and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the books that I plan on reading for Summerween 2022. So for Summerween of this year, there are a total of 5 prompts. The first one is to read a book in the dark or at night. The book that I chose for this specific prompt is The Resting Place by Camilla Sten. This book is about this girl who goes back to an old family house and it turns out to be haunted. So I feel like this is the perfect type of book to read in the dark or at night. I have the audiobook for this via Scribd, and I think I'm going to listen to it via audiobook. Sometimes I feel like when I listen to a creepy story, such as this one about a haunted house, I just feel like I get more immersed in the story and I can get creeped out a lot easier. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this book. I have the audiobook already at the ready. This is a 2022 release that I haven't read yet, and I'm very excited to do so. And I'm very happy that Summerween is giving me an excuse to do so as well. Prompt number 2 is to read a book with Halloween colors on the cover, and the book that I chose to fulfill this prompt is The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. I bought this I think last year and I still haven't read it yet, but I am very excited to do so because the concept of final girls is so intriguing to me, and there are so many thrillers out there with final girls in the title or about final girls, which is the sole survivor of like a mass massacre. So in this novel we have a bunch of final girls who are together in a support group for survivors of tragedies, and I think they get killed off one by one. So that is a concept that is very interesting to me, and I'm very excited to read this one. The third prompt for Summerween is to read a book with the word haunt in the title, and the book that I have decided to pick for this prompt is The Haunting of Aveline Jones. So this book is a middle grade, and our main character is Aveline, obviously, and she is a girl who loves ghost stories. One day she finds a creepy book about, I think it's someone who disappeared many years ago, and Aveline decides to try and solve this girl's disappearance on her own. So this sounds like such a fun time. I haven't read any middle grade in quite a while, so I feel like this book is going to be a perfect fast-paced read and also a mix of like fun and spooky. I actually discovered this book a couple of days ago while I was Googling for books with haunt in the title, because I don't own very many and I don't know of many except for like The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, and I feel like that book is just too obvious a pick, so I wanted to go for something that's a little bit less mainstream. So while looking on the internet, I found The Haunting of Aveline Jones, and the plot sounds so fun, so I thought it would be the perfect pick for Summerween. Prompt number 4 is to read a slasher novel, and the slasher that I have picked is Camp Slaughter. This book is about, I think, just like a group of teens who are away at summer camp and then people end up dying. It's just like a classic slasher, maybe a little bit cliche. Olivia Reads a Latte herself has read this and quite enjoyed it, so I thought that I would give it a go. I love mysteries and thrillers, and I love the concept of slashers. However, I don't own many and I haven't read many either. I read Clown in a Cornfield earlier this year and I was a little bit disappointed by it. So I'm putting a lot of faith in Olivia for this recommendation. I really hope that I enjoy it. I haven't found a slasher yet that I love, or haven't found like a book that's like strictly a slasher, because obviously thrillers have a lot of violence and sometimes can be kind of slasher-esque. But aside from Clown in a Cornfield, I haven't read books that I think qualify as 100% slashers, so I'm really excited to check out Camp Slaughter for that reason. The last prompt for Summerween is kind of like an extra prompt, and that's just to bake or make a spooky treat. I have no idea if I'm going to like bake something, or if I'm just gonna go like pick up some pumpkin muffins or something, or just maybe like some iced coffee, even though it's not like pumpkin spice season, because I mean we are in July. But I'll think of something, and I'm definitely going to be vlogging Summerween, so you guys will see all of that plus all of my thoughts on these books that I've picked out in that vlog. So there you have it. That's my very short Summerween TBR. Obviously, I'm going to be reading a few more books in July. However, like I said, since I'm just getting out of a reading slump, I don't really want to set myself a specific TBR. I'm rather going to be mood reading whatever I feel like picking up in the moment. I haven't participated in a readathon in a while, so Summerween is going to be really fun, and I'm really excited about the books that I've picked. So I hope that you guys will join me during my reading vlog to check out like my thoughts and what I'm up to during Summerween. So that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this short little TBR video. If you guys are thinking about joining in Summerween, let me know in the comments down below. It would be really interesting to compare like our TBRs and stuff and just get excited about the readathon together. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a future upload of mine. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, book nerds!